In today's example, we're going to show you a quick and easy way to hide a page section in smaller viewports using the new editor. So let's find our page that we worked on last time. It's called the Why franchise page. And in our last example, we created this title section for our page. Sometimes what we may find is that something like this takes up a lot of screen real estate when you get into the smaller viewports. And so when somebody's on their mobile device, I might want this to be hidden versus displayed so that my main content can really be showcased in that smaller viewport. So let's preview this to see how it reacts today, and then we'll go ahead and update it. And we're going to use our mobile emulator to preview it. And here I can just adjust this down so we can see it in a larger viewport. And as I shrink down, we do see that it is responsive and it does adjust, but it's still taking up a little bit of that real estate at the top of the page. And I want to just remove it altogether when I'm at the smaller viewport so I can really make sure that people are seeing my main content for the page. All right, let's close this mobile emulator and make our updates. So the first thing I want to show you in the Bootstrap 5 documentation is the display utilities. This section explains how responsive display classes can be used for sharing and hiding elements per device. We are going to use the highlighted combination to hide our title section on small and extra small devices. Let's go back to the Why franchise page and look at the section properties. So to go into the section properties, and I want to get to the advanced properties. So in my section properties, I can hit advanced properties, which is the small gear in the top right-hand side. And from here, I can update and add custom classes. So we can add custom classes for both our section as well as any columns that are included in that section. I'm going to add the responsive display classes we just looked at by pasting them into my custom CSS section properties. I don't need the dots, so I'll go ahead and remove those. So now we have D-none and D-SM-block. And so that's as easy as it is. Now, if I go ahead and save this, and we'll go ahead and save it again from the properties. And it looks the same. We don't see any changes here, but as we look at it in that mobile emulator, what we'll see is that as we get to the smaller viewports, this title section is hidden. So let me preview for mobile. And we see we're already in that smaller viewport from when we looked at it last time. As I grow, we'll see our image reappear. So again, now it's responsive at the larger viewports, but as we get into the smaller ones, it then is just completely hidden. So I like that. It gives me the ability to have my main content really take precedence when we're in those smaller devices. All right, so I'm happy with these changes. I'm going to go ahead and publish. And that was it for today. To recap, today we learned how to hide a page section in smaller viewports. We looked at the Bootstrap 5 responsive display classes and chose to use a combination of classes to hide our page section header that displays our page title in smaller viewports while continuing to display it in medium, large, and extra large viewports. In our next lesson, we'll learn how to create a section preset out of the page section header we have been working on, so other users can use it as a predefined template to create the title section of their own pages. We hope to see you next time.